What's up, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews, and today's video is going to be a 4K review to probably one of the most influential films that maybe not a lot of people know about, and I'm talking about Ringo Lam's City on Fire. This is part of Shout Studios Hong Kong Cinema Classics line. This is number 6 right there. The first 5 are from Jet Li films, so there's like a collection of them, a little nice box set. And so this was number 6, so this was following it, and I'm just really happy that Shout Studios has a dedicated Asian cinema line. So hopefully this will open up to other people, just like it did for me, because this was a first time watch, and I just want to get more people at least to know about these films, because when I was a young kid, I saw martial art films with my dad. As you guys know, my favorite piece in my entire collection, at least one of the most sentimental pieces in my entire collection, is the Bruce Lee Golden Harvest set from Arrow Video. So I grew up watching martial art films with my dad. And so I've seen some other martial art films like Iron Monkey, and Ong Bak, and Hero, and of course Crouching Tiger, those type of martial art films. But I really never dived into other Asian cinema films, obviously besides the horror genre, excluding that. So I wanted to watch this film. I wanted to get it, and again, just let people know about this film, because I had no idea like how influential this movie was to other directors. And it is pretty damn good, guys. I honestly wasn't expecting it. I also wasn't expecting some comedic elements, and the ending is freaking really good. And for me, it just came out of nowhere. At least I was not expecting the way that this movie ended. Totally took me off guard, and I'm really glad that it did, because it made the film more memorable for me. And so full credit to the director and screenwriter, guys, because it was really good. So this review wouldn't be possible without Deb and Michael over at the Movie Room. Check them out. Use my code FranksMedia10. Get 10% off your entire purchase. They do have some other Hong Kong cinema films. They also have some 88 Hong Kong films, or at least more Asian movies on their website as well. So definitely check it out. And again, use my code FranksMedia10, guys. So thank you, Deb and Michael. Now, first, I want to go into the story of this film, and then I just want to talk about my experience and talk about the special features, because this literally has one of the most rawest, authentic, real interviews that I have ever seen. One of my favorite that I've seen was In My Skin from the director, and this one by the screenwriter was so damn raw, guys. It kind of like hit me, man. So first, let's talk about the movie. The movie is Cao Cho is an undercover cop torn between his duty as a police officer and his loyalty to his friends on the wrong side of the law. He wants out, and his commanding officer, Inspector Lau, reluctantly approves his resignation, but only after he completes one final assignment. Tasked with infiltrating a notorious gang of criminals, Chow bonds with their leader and building a relationship based on mutual trust and respect. But when a planned heist turns into a violent shootout with the law, the tension among the thieves heat up, and they bring to suspect there is an informant in their midst. So this movie is starring Chow Yun Fat, Danny Lee, and I forgot who is the the other guy. I apologize, guys. It's Yao Sun. And so hopefully I'm pronouncing all of these names right. Probably not, but I apologize in advance. This is a great crime thriller-ish type of film with some comedic elements. And as I stated, I was not expecting that at all. Chow Yun Fat, he, when I watched the special features, he was already like a veteran actor. He's been acting for 10 years prior to this film. And there's like a charisma that he has in this film, and it was very good. He plays just a character who is just tired of being an undercover cop, and he wants to live a normal life. His girlfriend, it's really had a strain in his relationship with his girlfriend. That relationship is pretty damn funny, and it's a roller coaster. However, of course, like I just stated, is that he is tasked to do one more mission, and this is a big one. And so it's pretty cool seeing how Chow Yun Fat's character, Ko Chow, tries to balance his personal life with also this professional informant type of lifestyle. And so he's juggling those type of environments, and then has built a relationship with one of these friends, at least one of these criminals, who is Danny Lee. And prior to this film, Danny Lee always played a cop, and so the director, Ringo, wanted to switch things up, and so Chow Yun Fat played the good guy, and Danny Lee played the bad guy. And I do have to say, like, it was a great touch, because prior to this, again, Chow Yun Fat played a criminal. I want to say like maybe a movie or two before this. What did they say in the special features? I want to say that he did 22 films in 2 years, and this was one of them, which is insane, guys. And then also, of course, what jump-started his career was A Better Tomorrow. And he was actually, during this film, I wanted to say that after filming A Better Tomorrow, he did this film, but A Better Tomorrow wasn't out yet, so his salary for this movie was pretty low, and again, he didn't hit stardom until A Better Tomorrow was officially released, and then right after that, he just skyrocketed, because I do hope that Shout Factory or Shout Studios does do A Better Tomorrow and Hard Boiled, and again, it's right there, because I want to say, you know what? I don't think I've actually seen Hard Boiled or A Better Tomorrow, and A Better Tomorrow is like the gung fu type of movie shooting type of style, that type of action, and so yeah. As I stated, this movie is fantastic, and this is, like I said, a pretty inspirational film, because it's been linked to Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs, which is one of my favorite films. My first film that I saw of Quentin Tarantino was Pulp Fiction, and then later on I saw Reservoir Dogs. But there's so many similarities between those two films of Reservoir Dogs and City on Fire. However, that being said, they're still feel two completely different films. And I don't think Quentin Tarantino exactly copied this film. There is some elements and some scenes specifically that are very similar. However, the overall tone to those two films isn't like tit for tat. Like there it is a little difference. However, both are really good films, and like I said, this film is fantastic. So that's just like a long intro, or at least description about this film, because I did have a really good time with this. And right afterwards, I was I messaged my good friend Jason over at Movie Mass, and I just told him like how much fun I had while watching this film, and especially the special features, which again I'll go into. But I want to talk about the transfer and the audio, guys. So this is a 4K transfer taken from the camera negative. It's in Dolby Vision, and the audio is in master mono. So transfer itself, nothing reference or anything. However, just kind of comparing the Blu-ray and the 4K, like you could tell that there is some improvements between the two formats. Colors do pop a little bit more. It's a little bit more vibrant. The screen, it looked pretty good, guys. Again, nothing reference, but overall, like, of course, the little bit more detailed, and it was just I thought it was a very good transfer. Not one of like Arrow's best or Shout Factory's best, not stating that at all, but I do have to say that I did enjoy this transfer from Shout Studios. Audio, again, is in DTS Master Mono and sounded really good, guys. No complaints. Dialogue was crystal clear. And yeah, I mean, again, it's in mono, so no complaints at all. Now, I do want to talk about those special features, guys, because holy smokes, man. Shout Studios did this film justice with the special features. I kid you not. The special features are... also really quick, I wanted to say that there is a new optional English subtitles newly translated for this film. So the special features is there's a new audio commentary with film historians Frank Zhang and FJ DeSanto, and then there is... I saw these special features. I saw all of them. There was Burn It Down, interview with screenwriter Tommy Sham, and holy cow, guys. This is the interview that I'm talking about. He is so real and honest. He discusses what it's like being a screenwriter in China, and how it's not on the same level compared to other countries, specifically here in the States. He's very thankful that Shout Studios and others are wanting to interview him and are wanting to make this movie to the 4K format. However, he gets so fucking real about his status and what his career, and just the discrepancies, and just how it's not right how the Chinese film industry, how they handle or treat, I should say, yeah, maybe both, screenwriters, or instead of like the actors and directors, like the screenwriters, the way that he kind of describes it, are just on the lowest of the low. They don't make that much money, even for those who have made pretty famous films. And so it is truly one of the best interviews that I have ever seen, and I highly recommend it. I think it was about 18 minutes long, and it flies by pretty damn quick, guys. Highly recommend it. The other one is Hong Kong Confidential, Inside City on Fire with author Grady Hendrix. That was a great one. He's very knowledgeable about Asian cinema, and he was really fun to listen to, guys. Next one is Some Like It Hot interview with film historian Rick Myers. And the other special feature is another interview by film historian Kim Newman, and that is Burning Rivalries. And guys, both of those interviews are very good, and one of them is pretty long. I want to say it was the one with is it Kim Newman? I think it's that one. That one's like 30 minutes long or 35 minutes long. And both of these people are very, very smart and very knowledgeable about Asian cinema. Holy smokes, man. They go into detail of the filmography of Ringo Lam, just how hard he worked, but unfortunately, he just didn't hit that superstar status as a director. But he was pretty influential for other directors in Asian cinema. And then, of course, it talks about the story of the legend of Chow Yun Fat, and that was very cool. I'm telling you guys, all of these interviews in this, especially the one of the screenwriter and the two film historians, were very, very good, guys. And I implore you guys to really check them out, man, because I thought it was fantastic, and it really made me want to explore more Asian films. So not only just in China, Chinese films, but other films as well, from other countries. But guys, it was fantastic, man. So I really liked this release from Shout Studios, guys. I highly recommend watching this film, and if you like it, go over at the movie room, use my code FranksMedia10. That to me is, just really important, guys, is to own this film, because it is, it's definitely a part of cinema history, and it's just a film that maybe a lot of people, including myself, I didn't know just how influential this movie is for cinema. Specifically, like, again, they mentioned Quentin Tarantino, and everyone knows Quentin Tarantino. He's regarded as one of the best directors. He's one of my favorite. But again, I didn't know about City on Fire, guys. So again, highly recommend the film. If you want it, go ahead and own it. And when you do own this 4K, please check out the special features, guys. Please, please, please. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button if you do. I really appreciate it. Check out the tier memberships. Thank you to John from Let's Talk Entertainment Media, William Driver, and Insomniac. And guys, have a great one.